What's poppin'? Welcome back to DBP Reloaded. You see what's on the screen here. Magic Johnson's fast break. I only knew of the Magic Johnson game I was featured on SNES that review, right? Never. I just heard this came out in '89. I just heard about this. Literally, I was in the game store. Mind you, I'm on a multi cart. You know what I'm saying? I was in the game store and I seen the cartridge. Like, what is this? I wasn't feeling the price too much, so I slid on by there. I'm like, I'm gonna check the multi cart. Now, if it wasn't, we got a Pepsi ad. If it wasn't on the multi cart, I was gonna go back and get it. You know what I'm saying? But it's on the multi cart, so I'm like, I'm just gonna rock out with the multi cart. I spent a nice pretty penny for the multi cart. So if a game's on the multi cart, I'm gonna play that mug on the multi cart now. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's something I really gotta have, then yeah. But so this here, this is some 2-on-2 stuff. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. I like the Pepsi ad. I like the Pepsi ad. And I say I never heard of this. I've never heard of this. Never. I thought he only had a game on the SNES. So you don't, from what it looked like, you have no modes. You one player game. Let's go to one player game. Okay. Select skill level. We gonna do. Let's do average. I ain't trying to get straight flamed out this piece. You know what I'm saying? So let's do average. Okay. And like that's it. You know what I'm saying? You don't no team select or nothing. That's kind of wild right there. No team select, nothing like that. Um, so with the modes, hold up, dog. Like he's just gonna just wait a minute. He's just gonna roll up and take it. Like, oh man, yeah, I probably should put it on rookie or something. But come on, let's go. No. Ah, no. All right. Yeah. So to be now, the fact that you don't have no modes here is crazy. It's just literally just exit. Oh, I made that. Okay. It's literally just a you playing an exhibition game. That's it. You don't have no modes, man. So I gotta be honest. The modes you got to go to with the reason why, and I'm not being because that's all you got to do here. There's nothing else you can do here. Nothing. Nothing. Just exhibition. There is no options for modes. Y'all seen that. So that's crazy. I'm getting cooked, dog. What's good? All right. So let me get that. Let me get that. Huh? No? All right. Let me get that. All right. Yeah, so there's no game modes here. It's just literally one player, two player, three player, four player. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know you can go up to four players on the NES. To be honest with you, maybe I never knew that. You know what I'm saying? So I guess which is I guess that's fire if everybody playing as one person. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. But I can't make a basketball. But I never. Maybe they had some sort of multi-tap style situation. I'm getting toe up, dog. I don't even. We can't make it. Look at that. Open midi can't make it. That's wild, dog. And like he passing it to the rim. You know what I'm saying? You can't even tell when he go in. So game is a cash grab. But we not gonna even play these games. This is a literal cash grab. In all sense of cash grabs. This is what this is. You know what I mean? Oh man, I'm getting straight annihilated, dog. Like you see this? This is wild. You know what I mean? But this is a cash grab. No other way to slice this. No other way to slice this. There we go. I still can't make nothing. Come on, baby. Y'all see this? The graphics now, to be honest, it looked better than Double Dribble to me. You know what I'm saying? Not bad. It don't look better than Jordan versus Bird or nothing, but I say these graphics for the NES. I mean, you know, I'm cool with it. Let's go. Make that. What's good, dog? Like, I would say that these graphics for the NES is probably like an 8. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is not bad for NES. This is original Nintendo work. You know what I'm saying? Gameplay is not bad. You can't make. I mean, I made a basket there, but I mean, hard to make shots here. But games back in the day, their difficulty level was nasty. I mean, you had to. They came with the smoke back then. My dog, you see this? This is. Look at this. can't do nothing. I should have put this on rookie, dog. I really should have put this joint on. I only went up one difficulty level. Look at this. My man's is wild, and that dude right there, I can't. He got me out here scrambling and scraping, man. Like for real. So I mean, yeah, I mean, the gameplay really isn't bad though. To be completely honest with you, if I'm being fair, the gameplay isn't bad. I mean, if you like double dribble, I mean, why not this? It actually plays. If you want to be honest, it actually plays smoother than double dribble. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty smooth. It's 2-on-2. So, but it's weird the fact that great effort. All right, Magic. Okay, but all right, man. This game, man. But and tip off every time, huh? Remind me of Pat Riley basketball. How you tipping off before each? I'm over here getting cooked, son. Oh, hey, listen. Hey, y'all see this? I'm getting destroyed here. Look at that. I can't do nothing. The computer is on his on. My man's the tyrant. This dude here, mind of his own. He the only one doing this. That guy with the ball. He's wilding. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's go. But yeah, you don't have nothing here, dog. Like, so my thing is, this is pretty much you bought an exhibition. You bought the game for a 2-on-2 exhibition match. There's no season. There's no player names. None of that. So you know what I mean. The gameplay is fine. It's not bad. This would be better on some 5-on-5 stuff. The gameplay is fine. You got a Pepsi ad. It's sponsored by Magic Johnson. But this is a cash grab. This all it is. They made an exhibition like, yeah, let's go put Magic Johnson's face on it and let's get it cracking. You know what I mean? That's all it is. So, but the good thing, the graphics and the gameplay is good for. It's hard. This game is hard, though. I'm not even gonna lie. This game is hard in the mug, for real. Like the computer is on some superhuman type stuff, straight up. So that right there is crazy in itself. But the game is not it's not a bad playing basketball game on a Nintendo. You just don't have nothing to do here. So that's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a big problem. The presentation, I mean, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? I like the Pepsi, like I said, the Pepsi ad, I think that's hard, especially back in the 80s, the late 80s, you know what I mean? You got that in the game. That's dope, you know what I'm saying? So, come on, I'm slipping. I'm slipping. But that's dope to have that, you know what I mean? Like I'm not mad at that at all. Come on, dog. My man's is yeah, we doing 2/4 of this. I can't just keep getting smoked like this. This is the first basketball game I gotta bust 2/4 out on them. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm gonna rock it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm gonna thug it out. I'm not gonna do that. I ain't gonna leave like a chump. I'm gonna thug it out, man. But this right here, come on, dog. This is wild, dog. Come on, let me get something, dog. Come on, man. Like I can't make a. Y'all ain't gonna finally. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this here. I mean, look, I have my issue about this is not so much the difficulty. I mean, it is a little bit because this difficulty is wild. You know what I mean? But um, the game you just don't have no features, man, and you have no features. You don't know who you playing as. Who are these people? You know what I'm saying? You don't know any of these cats. Come on. So look at that. I can't even get it in, dog. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm getting dig. Dirty. All right, but like I unfortunately I gotta give it a low score because you don't have nothing to do. You don't have nothing to do here. Like I can't let that rock. Even in the '80s, you don't got playoffs. You don't got multiple teams. Nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing. So I mean, the gameplay is pretty good though. It is hard, but it's pretty good. Graphics definitely good for Nintendo. So the gameplay here, everything is reactive, man. I say for Nintendo standards, it's about an 8 for gameplay. You know what I'm saying? For the NES, it's about an 8 gameplay wise, no doubt. About an 8 graphics, about an 8 in the 8s. But the presentation is fine. I mean, I will say they capping talking about some great effort, man. Shut up. Shut up, man. Y'all cheating, man. Y'all cheating. You know what I mean? That's what's happening here. Y'all straight cheating. You know what I mean? He over here smiling. You know somebody doing you greasy and smiling at the same time? Hey, good job, kid. Yeah, you're doing great. No, I'm not. I'm not doing great. I'm getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting straight flame broiled up in this mug. And I'm all for the channel. Listen, I would have been turned this off. But for review purposes, this is still on. You know what I mean? Straight up and down. This is still on for review purposes. If it wasn't for me reviewing this, I would have pushed off. Alright? So, but yeah, the gameplay and the graphics is fine. That's it. No modes, nothing. So I will say this. And the presentation is, I mean, it's fine. It's cool. I say a 6. I would say this game is probably a 4 out of a 10, dog. Like on some real, only because you have nothing here. Nothing. If you want to say a 5, okay. All right. But come on, man. Like I can't. That's crazy, man. Look at this. Look at this. I can't even move, man. I can't even move. I'm just getting bodied, dog. Finally, I'm getting a little something going, but they doing me crazy. They doing me in crazy. And here go Magic. Hey, look, backcourt, smiling. Yeah, whatever, man. Can't believe you endorsed this, brother. But I mean, the gameplay. It's not. Nah, I say this. Pat Riley. This is not. It's not. It don't play bad like Pat Riley basketball. The tip off before each quarter throws me off because that's not basketball. That's not what you do. You know what I'm saying? Even the NBA Jam, you don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but mind you, this came out in the '80s, so come on, dog. You gotta let things go through customs. You know what I'm saying? And let stuff slide and everything. But yeah, they didn't do that for real. But this is a weird game in a sense because it plays more than dog. Come on, man. Look at that. Look at that. I can't get it. Ha ha ha! Boy, I'm getting cooked. Ooh, this is probably the worst. Nice shot. I don't even care about the score anymore. F the score. I'm just trying to get my reps up. Not at this point. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get my reps up. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to do. Come on, knock that down, boy. Okay. Yeah. Let me get my reps up, man. Forget all that. The game was lost after the first quarter, so I mean, whatever. But this isn't the worst basketball ball game I ever played either. Now the score stems from the fact it's an exhibition game. You pick this up to play an exhibition game. That's it. I don't know how much this game would have cost back in the days, but I would assume it's full price. So you pay full price for a game that you just put in, you play the game once, and then you did everything as the offer. I can't rock with that. So, and back then, people probably didn't care. They probably didn't even analyze games on that type of tip. You know what I'm saying? So I do understand the times here, but I mean, nice, but you don't have nothing here, nothing. So I'm saying 4 out of a 10. If someone said a 5 due to the gameplay and the graphics, all right. But like I said, that's it. That's all you got. That's it. Nothing else. You have just an exhibition 2-on-2 full court game. Okay, so but like I said, it does not play bad. I would have loved to see this 5-on-5 style. I would have loved to see this with at least about 8 teams. I would love to see like a little, at least give them a tournament mode. You do the little tournament mode with 8 teams. You know what I mean? Like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Do it like that. Give them something. You know what I mean? So this is the cash grab. They threw Magic Johnson on the cover. Gay put his likeness in the game. Now I'm starting to score after I already lost. You know what I mean? But this was all cash grab. Now, it's not cash grab in the sense the game is bad on the court because it's not. It's everything else. They just said, let's put an exhibition match here, throw Magic on the cover, bang, we here. And mind you, in the 80s, Magic Johnson and Bird was the ones. So, of course, you throw Magic on the cover, you selling. Magic and Bird made the NBA hot. I mean, come on, we know what Jordan did, but we're not going to pretend like Magic and Bird wasn't, you know what I'm saying, didn't do their thing. they didn't do their thing. You know, you heard back in the days, you know what I mean? Cats in the NBA wasn't even making paper all crazy like that. They had second jobs and all of that. You know what I'm saying? The summertime and things. So I mean, you know, Magic and Bird really did a lot for the league. So and they was hot. They had a rivalry in college. You know what I'm saying? They got to the league with that same rivalry. They were stars, man. So you throw any of them, now I'm starting to get off. You know what I mean? You throw any of them on the cover of a game in the 80s, it's selling like hotcakes, man. Word. So I don't know what this did, but I'm quite sure it moved some sort of units. I'm sure it moved some sort of units, but yeah, this they could at least gave you a tournament mode and gave you about 8 teams. They could have did that. They could have just made this 5-on-5. Even if you had this the exact same way, you know what? They kind of move like Tecmo Super NBA basketball, honestly. You know what I mean? But if you look at this, right? If they would have just did, come on, man, I can't even get off though. Look at this. That's crazy. Um, I can't move, man. I can't move. It is what it is. But if you, because this is not, you could say it's arcade, but this don't play like no arcade game. So if you just put 3 more players on the court for each team, you know what I mean? Same exact style. You don't gotta name players, nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting them some bail here. You don't gotta have the names on the players, nothing. Just have the same exact stuff. 8 teams with different colors, obviously. You know what I mean? Same exact layout, just a little different color, a different court logo every time. With tournament, this game would have been better. I would have said this game would be probably in the high 6 range. You know what I'm saying? You know, high 6 range due to the gameplay. You know, but you know you didn't have nothing here. So that's I can't, you know, I can't ignore that, you know what I mean? But the gameplay on the court is fine. It just feels like something they was working on, they didn't complete. That's what this feels like. This feels like something, yeah, let's try, oh, we got something, we really, okay. It felt like, yeah, let's try this out and test this out. Let's make a basketball game and test this out. And they started with the 2-on-2. And then they testing out the gameplay and just didn't complete it. It feel like an incomplete game, dog. That's what it feel like, an incomplete game. And look, maybe they just like, no, maybe they was in the lab playing this like, yo, this is the truth, this is gonna be a hit. Or they were like, this is a cash grab. All we gotta do is throw magic on here and we good. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing with this. 4 out of a 10. 4 out of a 10. I'm not mad at it. I mean, in the on the sticks is not terrible. It's not. On the sticks, this isn't terrible on the sticks. But, you know what I'm saying? But they could have gave you some. Now I'm making shots, man. Now I'm out here raining stuff, but I already done got cooked. All right, I'm already done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this here, I definitely wouldn't recommend this. I definitely wouldn't recommend this. I mean, unless you emulate this. Luckily, it's on a multi-card, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Whew. I'd have been mad if I went to cop this. Oh, in a sense, I kind of did, but I paid for a bunch of games at once. But the thing is, if I'd have just copped this, like, ooh, Magic Johnson paid, I'd have been heated. All right, for what this is, heated, because no like it's no real value when it's except the fact that Magic's, you know, endorses it, or you know what I mean. That's it. But yeah, this game here, man. I would say this. I wouldn't recommend it. If you emulate it, you may, I don't know, you may enjoy it. I mean, but it just feels like an incomplete game they was working on. This feels like some incomplete stuff they was working on. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it. And this the end right here. This the end. What? New salary, 400,000. Oh, that's a record? Oh, okay. Okay, that's weird. So instead of saying record, they say your salary. And this it. It take you right back here. It take you right back here. 1 player, 2 player, 4 player game. I can't. What's 4 player game? What's this? I just want to see something real quick. What is this? It's the same. Yeah. So it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Yeah. So pretty much you can. I guess there was a way to connect multiple controllers to where everybody can play as one person. Now that's fire. That's fire. That is fire. But this here, and that's probably what the big selling point in this game was. You could play with 4 players, 4 people, you know what I'm saying? And I'm quite sure that was fun, right? 2 on the red, 2 on the purple, and boom, there it is. But Nah, this here, 4 out of 10, y'all. 4 out of 10. So make sure you like, subscribe, share the content. Greatly appreciate it from everybody. Peace.